Eyes in the sky. Yep, good afternoon everybody and welcome to this members only chat stream. Without boring with the same old line here, I just cannot be bothered to wait for 40 minutes for an hour, and it would have probably been about an hour and 10 video today, chatting absolute nonsense about God knows what, specifically FPL, Game Week 11, what's going on, because as I've stated to a few people, I literally have no idea what's happened in the Rivals League since, what day is it? Wednesday, Sunday. So this is all live to me. I have no idea what's happened. But if you are joining me, hello, welcome. If you're not a member, hello, welcome. I can already see a couple of people in the chat. All right, lads, as Brew would say. All right, lads. Dread, Top Tim, Cinnamon, FPL Sparta. Right, boys? Right, boys? I did see a funny comment. I normally do this at the end, but I'll quickly do this now because it was quite funny. On a members video, Karma Baby saying about... Karma Baby saying, I weigh 95 kilograms. You could bench me live on your stream. That did tickle me. That did, Karma Baby, when I've literally just read that. This is the first time I've actually turned on the laptop. But up on screen at the moment is my Game Week 11 score, 55 minus 4, 51. Guaita coming through with that whopping 6 points. Couldn't be bothered to get me a save point. So, Guaita coming through, and Reece James. So my minus 4 paid off immediately. I'm still not bitter about Ramsdale and Reece James the week before. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I am. I'm still fucking pissed off with that. Oh, yeah, I can swear, can't I? Yeah, that's good. So, Guaita and James were my transfers out for a minus 4. That was for Sarr and Tierney. Reece James coming back with 7 and Guaita with 6. You do the math. Cancelo coming through with those, let's be honest here. Very lucky assist, but whatever, came through, fantastic. Diaz with the 6 points, didn't get his standard yellow card, which was cool. Ben Rama Antonio doing jack shit. Let's get into that game, shall we? I did say that specific game will be one of, I think it was one of 2 games that I said would be the highest scoring. One of them being the Chelsea game. Well, we all know how that ended in a positive way. 1-1 against Burnley. To the detriment of Dread, of course. Because Dread had Chilwell as captain. But we'll get onto that in a minute. But that Liverpool game, I also called 3. I said 3-1-3. I said 3-1 to Liverpool. Obviously, it was basically the reverse score. Ben Rama did fuck all in that game. Antonio... there was one moment where it was almost a one-on-one, wasn't it? To be honest, I can barely remember the game. And it was almost a one-on-one, but he just lost his fucking footing. And, yeah, that pissed me off. You got fucking Nick Treadwell that's got Bowen, but again, we'll get onto that in a minute. And, yeah, so Jared Bowen coming through. I still, for the life of me, can't remember or when I said who the fuck buys Jared Bowen. Clearly it was quite recently because Nick remembered this and it's haunted me to this day since then. Thank fuck Nick really isn't a rival, because Nick's doing really, really well in the Rivals League, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, the West Ham players, they're fucking gone. In fact, to be completely blunt with you, I've already done my transfer already, so I've already done what I said I was going to do ages ago. Ben Rama out for Cornet. It's done. It's happened. Finished. So I reckon that at some point this next 2 weeks Ben Rama will fall in price. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. I was always going to do it anyway. He's a fucking waste of space. I was briefly tuning into FPL Penguin's stream actually, and funny enough, he's just taken a minus 4 to bring in a defender who I've completely forgotten who it was, and Callum Wilson. And interestingly enough, that is a player that I'm looking at to bring in for either Jimenez or Antonio. Probably Jimenez. So I will be doing that move further down the line. Ronaldo getting his customary yellow card again. I only just fucking does he do anything during the match other than in the stoppage times? Champions League, 46th minute, 91st minute. This week, 91st minute gets a fucking yellow card. I'm not angry at all. And then obviously Salah captaincy with that very fortunate. Don't get me wrong, the free kick was fucking sublime. And you know when you're watching the game, like for me, I'm not going to lie, I was just like, you see, Jason, this is why people own Trent Alexander-Arnold, and that's why I'm going to be bringing him in. My plan is to... Do you know, I've got all this fucking betting slips here. 2 fucking bets come through. Fuck's sake. We'll do a live stripping, shall we? On there. But yeah, my planned transfers. Planned. So Benrahma to Cornet for game week 12. Well, that's done. And then in game week 13, I want to get rid of Gallagher down to, say, Brownhill. And then Diaz, I'm going to be bringing in Trent Alexander-Arnold for him. So I'm still going to be going 4-3-3. But it means that I'm not going to have, which I'll show you now, players like this on the bench. I don't know if it's showing there or not, because obviously... Yeah, there we are. Gallagher on the bench. Again, turns up and scores a goal. Which really fucking pisses me off, because it's now the second time in a week that he's had to stay on my bench. But the previous 2 weeks, when he came off the bench, as Harbour Boy will know, he did jack shit. Whereas Livramento was sat there, bringing in all the points under the sun, and yet Gallagher, when I'm actually thinking, you know what, he could do something in these games, does nothing. And then the games that I don't think, the games that I don't think he's going to do anything, he pops up. So I just want to kind of remove a player like that, kind of like a headache. But again, these are just thought processes in my head as it speaks right now. Because there's a chance that maybe I could get rid of Jimenez for Wilson and Diaz for Trent. I don't know what the maths is. I don't have a fucking clue, but we'll find out in due course. But yeah, but that game week's thank God gone, because I did predict a very, very low scoring game. I said there'd be a lot of like a goal in it. You know, Southampton, Aston Villa, I predicted 1-1. I mean, I think I said it on the members only video. Score predicted game, it probably ended up 1-0 either way or something. Well, it ended 1-0. Man United, Man City. I gave it to Man City. I said 2-1 to City. I didn't realise that Man United would just come out so lacklustre. And essentially, as Mark Goldbridge said, just fly the white flag. Fly the old betting slips. White flag. And just give up, basically. So yeah, tight game there. Brentford-Norwich, I said it'd be 1-0 to Brentford. What did it end up being? 2-1, wasn't it? So a goal in it to Norwich. Chelsea-Burnley, I said 3-1. Crystal Palace-Wolves, I said it'd be 1-1. It ended up being 2-0. Brighton-Newcastle, I said Brighton would win 2-1. It ended up 1-1. Arsenal-Watford, I said 2-0. It ended up 1. I mean, that fucking game. I can't believe I sat here watching that pile of shite. Basically, that was awful. Awful. I think that if this Saka goal had, I know it was ruled offside. If that had gone in, I think Arsenal would have had a lot of fun. But it didn't. Watford frustrated. Defended well. That Aubameyang missed penalty really fucking did my head in. Because when it comes to my fantasy bets, I look at the content creator league that I'm in. And I look at like the top players, for argument's sake, FPL Mate, Andy Let's Talk FPL. And I just look at the transfers that they did and I just go, right, I'll put 50p on an assist, 50p on a goal, whatever. And the guy that was number 3 in the world at the time, he put out on Twitter, of course, that he's done his wild card and he's going to be captain of Aubameyang. And I thought, right, I'll put a quid on him scoring any time. And he fucking misses the penalty. I doubt anybody from my Twitter space will understand this. But if there's any Office fans here watching, I really want to. Sorry, it's an extras joke actually. I really want to use the C word, a C word, but I can't. So, condoms. But yeah, so that game was just fucking tripe. And then of course, Everton Tottenham. I don't know anything about the game other than the score, 0-0. Leeds Leicester. I can't even remember the score. What was the score for that? 1-1. 1-1, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because Lino fucking got that right. Prick. And yeah, I saw that prediction in Discord. He wrote, I can't remember specifically what he said. He just said, I can't call the game. 2 teams kind of not really in form at the moment. I'm just going to go 1-1. Of course it came through. And then, obviously, West Ham versus Liverpool. West Ham coming out on top. They get their usual early goal. And yeah, just did what they had to do. And, you know, Liverpool on an off day, really. There was the odd opportunity that Liverpool had to maybe make it 3-3 or take the lead or even potentially get it to 4-3 or whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, West Ham got the result done, job done, happy days. It means nothing for Liverpool other than they've missed out on 3 points or a point. That's it. West Ham got their job done, happy fucking days. So, are we still actually live? The amount of swearing that's going on at the moment, I'm amazed we're still live. But, yeah, so, Karma Baby, live stripping. Oh, yeah, of course, live stripping. FPL Mechanic, hello there. So, here we go with the live stripping. So, here we go. There's quite a lot of bets, to be honest with you, but Top Tim saying Fornell's goal should have been passed to Antonio for a tap-in, to be fair. I'll be honest with you, Top Tim, I genuinely can't even remember what happened yesterday in my life, let alone what happened on Sunday, so I'll take your word for it. But yeah, so it was when Buemo to get an assist during the Norwich game. Down the pan. Ivan Toney to assist a goal. By the way, the odds for that one was 2.5 to 1. That was 4 to 1 to assist. Trent Alexander-Arnold to assist a goal. Did Trent assist a goal? I'm trying to think. Let me know. Let me know in chat. Did Trent assist a goal? I can't fucking remember. I know he scored because I've got that goal here. Look, I've got... Ah, fucking hell. Nice. Look at that. Top Tim. He did assist, did he? Hey! Are you sure about that? Yeah, he did. Fucking hell. Alright, fair play. Fair fucking play. That's £5.63. Woohoo! I've then got Hwang to score anytime. That was 9 to 4. Hwang to assist a goal. That was 13 to 2. If Josh is watching, Josh knows who he is. Kai Havertz to score anytime. Cha-ching! There we are. Done. Ivan Toney to score anytime. That was put £1 on. Max returns £2. Yeah, the reason why I bet on Hwang is because it was to go against what happened in my free hit. So, players that I didn't have left on my free hit that did nothing, I was going to back against them. Buemo to score anytime. No. That was 5 to 4. 5 to 4 for that one. Jamie Vardy, because obviously Jason captain Jamie Vardy to score anytime. Fucking waste of space. Jamie Vardy to assist. That was 11-2. This is when someone's going to say he did assist. No, I know for a fact he didn't. Here we are. Here's one of them. Aubameyang to score any time. Heung-min Sung to score any time. This is FPL Mate's fault now. Harry Kane. Harry Kane to score any time. Son to assist. We're nearly finished. There's only a few left. Son to assist when we all know what happened there. Ah, yes! Ho-ho! Another win. Forgot about this. Smith Rowe to score any time. There we are, lads. That's not bad, actually. Emil, did Smith Rowe assist a goal? He didn't, did he? I don't think Smith Rowe assisted. And then I've got Diego Jota, anytime goal scorer, and Diego Jota to assist a goal there as well. Smith Rowe didn't assist, did he? I'm sure he didn't. No. But that was a total of £13.50 in bets, and I've won 3, 5, 9, 10, £10.73. 10. Thank you, Top Tim. £10.73. I won back. Me doing the anytime assist, the odds on that is really, really good. So, you know, like I say, they're fantasy bets. They're a bit of fun, and there's that in there. They're a bit of fun for myself. It's like Coolio Twofoot said in I think it was the Booner. You know, the way to cope with, fuck me. Bad decisions, but decisions which you feel that you can't make. So, you know, for argument's sake, I'm fearful that Kevin De Bruyne is going to do X, Y, and Z. Well, bet on him to score any time. Bet on him to assist any time. If it comes through, it comes through. If it doesn't, you know, happy fucking days. But yeah, so there we are. There's me ripping up a load of tickets I'll have to collect tomorrow. So I'm down by like 3. I think overall doing these fantasy bets, I'm probably now down by about a £5. Which ain't too bad, really. When I've put on about... I think I've put on about 40 or 50 quid worth of bets. And I'm down by... I think at most I'm down by about a tenner at most, but I really do not think it was that, because only a couple of weeks ago I was up by a couple of quid. So actually, I think I'm down probably by about £5, but whatever. So yeah, I'll just quickly show you what is my team for now. Like I said, I've done my transfers, so this is my team as it stands right now. I've done Cornet for Ben Rama. I've just done it, got it out of the way, and I'm boring myself talking. So yeah, that is the team there, and it's a 4-3-3. It's always going to have to be a 4-3-3, which kind of like is frustrating, but I can't see myself benching one of... I always say this regarding premium defenders: never bench them. Never bench the premium defenders, because they always seem to pop up trumps. So I'm kind of happy with that. I keep saying in these videos, the only bad eggs in my... Well, to say the only... The players that I'm just like, essentially just piss off are Ben Rama when he's gone. Ronaldo is now on a bunch of fixtures which are really, really kind. So I'm kind of like thinking to myself, right, well, fuck it. I'm going to have to stick with him. For now, it would be ridiculous getting rid of him. Look at that. I wonder if anybody knows this reference from the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. Sea of green, sea of green, sea of green. So Ronaldo's fixtures are really, really good, and it does appear that, unfortunately for me, Man United fans, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be still there. So, Dread, you are going to be loving life. Many others are going to be loving life. Oh, yeah. So, Karma Baby wrote a comment saying that... where is it? I know he wrote it. It was about Dean Smith. I know it was. Yes. I can see Villa losing 2-1 against Southampton and Dean Smith getting the boot. Well done there. You got that call right, and now it looks like Gerrard is going to be taken over. So, not wishful thinking on my part at all. I don't want him to be sacked. Unfortunately, that's what's happened, my friend. So yeah, Karma Baby calling it way before it actually happened. Bilal was saying about his score predictions have gone to pot this season. Player targets in particular are taking the mickey. I've predicted 4 2-pointers for 1 week and I still didn't get 3 out of 4. Maybe it's time that I copy others. I don't even do. I had a fucking shocker of a week in the score predictor game. I can't remember specifically what I got, but yeah, that was terrible. But let's get on with the Rivals League. This is what we're here for. I generally have no idea. I know Gabriel Derot wrote something in the what do you call it? Oh, I forgot his Gabriel Derot Discord. Yeah, wrote in the Discord. There's been a few movers and shakers. Let's have a look at those movers and shakers because, like I said, I don't have a clue what's happening there. And the answer is, so we've got, yeah, right, okay, cool. Wow, fucking Sultan Saeed's fucking stormed up. Right, okay. STXs is top now. Fuck me, Seb. FPL Seb. You're now 20 points behind top spot. You were fucking 20 points. This just shows how fucking tight it is. That's crazy. Nick Treadwell has dropped to 5th despite the fact having Bowen. Who the fuck did Sultan Saeed have? Well, we'll find out in a minute. So Seb, wow, don't have to talk about you anymore. No, that's amazing. That is really interesting. Let's have a look at what these particular teams are looking like then. So this is STXs team. And by the way, as an overall rank, they're doing really, really well too. So we've got Sar in goal, my old boy, Sar. So 63 points, 13,000th in the world, but more importantly, number 1 in the world for the Rivals League. Trent coming through. Who's the big hitters? Trent, Rafinha, Pookie. That's right, you've got fucking Pookie. Livramento coming in for Azpilicueta. That takes the piss, doesn't it? But Livramento coming in, and yeah, the Salah captain, but Pookie. Yeah, nice. It's those nice little slight differentials in the Rivals League, isn't it? Trent, like I say, Trent and Pookie. Nice one, Stex. Really, really good, that. So you're number 1. And then we've got George Bailey. Now, I'm not going to lie. I do not have a clue who that is. I do not recognise the name at all. Anybody in any of the members that are in the live chat now, if you want to let me know who that individual is. What's that there? FPL Seb. FPL Seb got booted out of the Elimination League this week. Brian Tavares is saying Ronaldo captain next week, so forget it. Who's he playing again? Everton. Who's Ronaldo? Do you know what? I don't actually know. Let's have a quick look who Man United are playing. But this is George Bailey's team. And Man United are playing... Fuck's sake. Watford away. I'll monitor the situation, but as it stands right now, my captaincy is not moving away from Salah. My captaincy is not moving away from Salah whatsoever. I think that Ronaldo, as ridiculous as this sounds, in the Rivals League, is differential enough. So if he fucking gets three goals, he gets 3 goals. But I'll talk about it in a minute, actually. Because I'm treating this game now pretty fucking... I say seriously, but you know what I mean. I'm kind of like looking at other people's teams. I say in depth. I'm not really doing that at all. But I am kind of like looking at things and going, right, I kind of want to block off. Like, give you an example, like Rafinha coming through. It's quite a few. Like, I'm already seeing like top 2 already. Rafinha in there for George. Rafinha in for STXs. You know, yeah, he's a differential on me, but it's like, well, you know, you may want to fucking bring him in, Steve-O. But STXs, George. George, can you pass me some Vaseline? There's another extras reference there. Ramsdale, Trent, Reece James, Cancelo. That's fucking ridiculous. Salah captain, Rafinha, Son, Buemo, Tony, Vardy. That's a sideshow Bob goes. But look at that bench. Ben fucking Foster. I know Sai was playing Ben Foster. Ben fucking Foster getting a save. In fact, that's probably what pissed me off even more. Not the fact that I didn't win my bet, but the fact that Sai Bellamy fucking had him in goal. Laughable. But yeah, so there's George with 69 points. Excellent return there. We then go into now. This is Sultan Saeed. Now he's really shot up the fucking table. Like he is really come up from out of fucking nowhere. Oh, I bet he got Gallagher off the bench, didn't he? I bet you he got Gallagher off the bench because he may have benched Azpilicueta. Let's just quickly check. Oh, what? Ha! He got Diaz off the bench. So Sultan Saeed actually played Gallagher and actually played Azpilicueta ahead of Diaz. So Ramsdale, it's that Trent, isn't it? It's Trent Cancelo coming through. Gallagher, massive differential. Cancelo, Diaz, Salah captain. Saka, very unlucky. Rafinha, vice captain on Tony. And Gallagher. On the bench, he's got those 17 points from Foster and Livramento. So yeah, Sultan Saeed has really come out from nowhere, getting into 3rd spot. The week before, he was something like 8th, I think. He was something like 8th. And then on to Lino's team. So Lino is an extraordinary predictor. And he's turning out to be, well, we already know this, an extraordinary FPL player. Watch your back. And he's now, well, I think he was like 4th or 5th last week. So he's creeping up the table, trying to get that 4th spot. So his name's Alan, but we're going to stick with Lino. That's what his name is on Discord. Ramsdale, James, Trent. You got it's the Rafinha, isn't it? It's that Rafinha. So did Sultan have Rafinha? Oh, look at that on the bench. Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. Fuck me. Foster, Cancelo, Livramento. Ooh. God almighty. I mean, you understand why he's done it. You understand it. I mean, like I say, with my logic, I can't bench fucking, yeah, that's bench boost territory. I can't bench premium defenders, but you got the likes of Buemo up against Norwich. Who are you going to bench? Who the fuck are you going to bench from that? So, fair enough to play for Lino there. What's that? Total, what's that? I think that's Karma being a bit bitter there. Karma saying, total misplay. Lino doesn't deserve any of those points. Just kick him from the league. Ha! Yeah. Yeah. Get him out. Yeah, Dread saying, if you don't already own Rafinha, he may not necessarily be the best buy. No, you're right. But from my perspective, kind of like, well, it blocks off Jason. I can't do it anyway. I've already done my fucking transfer. So I'm not really going to be bringing in Rafinha anytime soon. He's not a priority, shall we say. He's definitely not a priority. Yeah, that Rivals League is really hotting up. Let's just bring it up on screen again. So well done to Lino, and well, I say well done. Very, very unlucky that you've got all those points on the bench. But you got honourable mentions, Nick Treadwell just being pushed out of 4th. I mean, I'll bring up Nick's team just to show you Jared Bowen, just to piss people off. This is Nick's team here. There's Jared Bowen. He is a West Ham fan. He fucking did as well. He captained Chilwell. Wow. Foster, Livramento on the bench. But yeah, he's on the same points. He's on the same points. He's on the same points as Lino. There, but it is extremely tight, as me and Jason keep banging on about. And I mean, I have no idea where I am in it. I'm 60th. I'm 60th on 687, which means that from the top 10, I am nearly 100 points. 687. Sorry, 60 odd points off Seb. 60 odd points off Seb. You've got the likes of, well, Seb in 10th, Coolio 2-foots, 11th, Zaid 12th. You know, it's barely anything. You got like I said, you got Lino 754, Nick 754. I don't know who this is. Santu Sinaselu. He's 750, so 4 points off 4th. Same as Robert Jones, who's 4 points off 4th. 7 points is Crypto FPL. Then you got JC there, 8 points. Then his 8 points. Then his 8 points. Seb Long, Coolio 2-foots, all on the same. Zaid on 743. It's so tight. It's Wayne Dean. John Harris is there, 736. Bilal's up there. There's Zimmy. Lots and lots of fucking hell. Look at SRS. Oh my lord. There's my Marge Simpson impression. Oh my lord. So SRS has dropped down to 23rd. Fucking hell, he was doing so fucking well. I should have put a disclaimer at the start of this. If you're in the car with kids, don't listen. Don't listen. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fucking fool and listen with this shit on. Karma saying I'm not bitter, I'm sweet as sugar, Steve. Top 10, I've gone up from 80 plus to 30 in 4 weeks. Yeah, top 10, I'm in the same boat as you, mate. I'm in the same boat as you. I started off really badly this game. And now I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, as they say. You're 34th top 10 with 71 points at the moment, just below our mate Ray Joyce. You played your bench boost. Well, I'll get this up on screen. Oh God. Oh Christ. What the fuck made you play the bench boost? Let's have it. see if I can see on this screen here. 34th. There's this is going to be really convoluted now. 25th, 20. Oh wow, it hasn't even gone that far down. So you played your bench boost. Hold on a minute. Is that in there? Is that top 10? Yeah. Hey, brilliant. I can see. There's your bench boost. You had Livramento, it doesn't really matter, but Livramento, Mitchell and Bremo on the bench. Yeah, you had a very strong, strong team overall. 71 points. Very, very good. Couldn't pick 11, so I coin tossed for bench boost. Fair fucking play. Fair fucking play. Fair fucking... That's just basically a guy from work. Give him his fucking due. Every minute. To be fucking fair to the fucking guy, he's done fucking alright. My bench boost in my first season was, I can even tell you, whenever I use a bench boost, how well it doesn't do, how well it does or doesn't do. What's that there? The Elite what? The Elite FPL is overpowered. Never failed in over 1 million flips. I put a list of the biggest rise. Yeah, I saw that. Gabriel Derop. A list of the biggest risers on the Discord members channel. Yeah, I saw that. It is as follows. If I can actually bring it up here. If I can bring it up here, it'll be all fucking good. Come on, load up. I'm just bringing up the Discord, but everything's decided to not open up. Open him up, as Vince McMahon says to Austin. Open him up. Who the hell is that? Who the hell do you think you are? So, if I scroll, if I can find the tab, which of course I can't. There we are. Biggest fallers in the Rivals League. So we mentioned SRS. That lost guy, so SRS dropped 16 places. That lost guy 9 places, Bilal 8 places, and FPL Seb 8 places. The biggest risers, Sultan Side by 13 places, Sniper King by 12, Semi-Sweet Potato by 12, and Gaza by 5. So yeah, lots of things. And we are half human, half Vulcan. We are just over 25% of the season already gone. I know Harbour Boy likes to, use his maths and everything, and I don't know the exact figures of how many people have used chips and all that stuff in the Rivals League, but as Harbour Boy keeps going on about, we're still very, very early in the season, but it's slowly we're seeing familiar faces. I know we've discussed, admittedly just now, Sultan Side and George Bailey, popping out from nowhere and getting into the top 4 and stuff. And it's getting to that point now where when I was watching, for instance, the West Ham game, I know it's only Gameweek 11, but I was like really willing Ben Rama to do something, because I needed Ben Rama to cancel out Rafinha. Ben Rama needed to do something to cancel out those Ben Rama points. Obviously, he did nothing. Obviously, I was willing on Antonio to do something. Yeah, it's slowly one of those where I'm just thinking, right, I need to fucking push on with this. I'll quickly bring up Jason's team. So, Jason's just below me. But unfortunately for him, he had Sanchez sent off. His team's looking good though. He's going to have to deal with the Sanchez, although I don't know if Steele is going to be the backup goalkeeper. I think, is it Az? He's the Brighton fan. Black Box Az. He said, I want to play a clip of him actually, but I can't because it would get copyrighted and the stream removed like bollocks. But yeah, he's going to have to deal with either A, not playing a goalkeeper and only having 10 men, or B, bringing in a new goalkeeper. I have a feeling, I think I know what he's going to do. I think he'll probably bring in Ramsdale, probably. But so you got, Chilwell, excellent pick. Cancelo, Livramento. There's his backup three. There's his main three defenders. Really good picks, solid picks. Salah, obviously. Havertz, Rafinha, Foden. It's just the Jesus and Vardy that are stinking up his team. That's what I think. I think Vardy and Jesus are stinking up his team, in my opinion. Jesus does jack shit. Brings in the odd assist here or there. He looks lively, but from an FPL perspective, a waste of time. Vardy, on the other hand, he said on stream the other day he had to risk going with, he needed to get a differential captaincy in with Jamie Vardy. Didn't pay off, unfortunately. So I'll just quickly show you Si's team. Si's just above me now. It's just the Foster points I want you to show. Yeah, he had Raya on the bench. Well, he didn't play Raya. He's now got Foster as that goalkeeper. Bench and Ronaldo, which obviously has paid off massively because obviously Smith Rowe coming through. Tony Buemo. It's just that Jamie Vardy pick, really. But bastard having Foster. That's all that went. Foster, when Foster saved that penalty, I immediately thought of Si. And when Smith Rowe scored the goal, I immediately thought of my bet. And then I thought of Trigger Lips, and then I thought of Si, because these are the only people that seem to own Smith Rowe. But other than that, I was thinking, for fuck's sake, like, Si's team is coming through, but he's going to be constantly benching Buemo now for Ronaldo. He'll probably get rid of Vardy for, I think, the kind of player he is, it will be someone like Wilson. I think Wilson will definitely be on his radar. He's definitely on my radar. Absolutely. In fact, when I look at Newcastle's next set of fixtures, home to Brentford, excellent fixture. They are then away at Arsenal. Like I say, Newcastle can score goals. It's then a case of then at home to Norwich, home to Burnley. You've then got they're actually playing on a Sunday. They're then away at Leicester. I think I tell you what, Wilson is a fucking great shout. He is a fucking great shout. And the amazing thing is that when we come back from this international break, we have got, if I look at it here, all these fixtures are just piling up. I know Andy, the only reason I see all this is because I just quickly went on the Elite FPL Twitter account for 2 seconds and I just scroll through, see if there's anything of interest happening. But yeah, you look at these fixtures here, and Andy was saying how they're all, what was it? 10 game weeks in 40 days, or something like that. So you've got, like I said, you've got this here, where once I can actually click on it, this on the Saturday, then it's the following Saturday, and then it's a Tuesday, which is fantastic. And then a Saturday, and then a Friday, All these things bunched up and up and up. It's fucking brilliant. And then another midweek there. All on BT Sport that week. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All on BT Sport that fucking week. God. When's that? 18th, 15th of December. 14th, 15th, 16th of December. That midweek. A Thursday. Fucking hell. Thursday, Liverpool are playing against Newcastle. What a game. What a game that could be. And then it's back to Saturday. And then Liverpool have got Spurs away. And then it'll be Boxing Day. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why don't you just fucking play them all on the same pissing day? Instead, we got one of them on the 27th. Does my head in. Just play them on the same day. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. A real good... And they're like Harbour Boy. I'm sorry to keep banging on about Harbour Boy, but he does make the point, like, it's all going to be heating up. Heating up in the world of the Rivals League as it stands right now. So, yeah, looking forward to it. I know Dread said something about the Twitter Spaces, and I did make this point. Me and Jason were talking about maybe at some point indulging with the Twitter Space at some point, but you know, time constraints and everything, you know, I don't want to keep banging on about it, but we can't commit, unfortunately, to anything as it stands right now. But Dread, what did Dread say here? He was talking about Twitter Space, I know that much. And once I can bring it up on screen, where is it? I know he wrote something because I saw it. I read it just before I went live on air. No. Okay. Well, either way, Dread did write a comment about Twitter Space, and I must say that I was... I think it's cool that... I'm a bit of a hypocrite saying this because I was shitting on them, I'm not going to lie. But I was listening in to one the other day. In fact, I listened to two the other week. And yeah, a lot of fun. Oh, here we are. It's not Dread, it's Denver. Sorry, I thought it was Dread. It was Denver. He was just saying about the Gameweek 11 deadline day. Enjoyed listening to this on the replay. Twitter Spaces sound like fun. Although Discord offers the same value. Yeah, it is just basically Discord voice chat. That's all it is. But it's on Twitter and there's more of a... at the moment it's popular. It's the cool thing to do. And like I say, I do listen in whenever I... In fact, sometimes I just deliberately go on Elite FPL to see if there's a Twitter space going on, just to see what people are talking about. To see if there's one going, just so I can just dip in and listen. And it's just nice to have it on in the background. It's almost like a... well, it's a live stream, but without fucking adverts, basically, which is cool. And yeah, like I say, I'm kind of enjoying them and stuff, but you know, we've had a few people like saying about the, let's get real here, the lack of content from myself and Jason, and to be completely blunt, real life has taken over our lives. It's a fact. We unfortunately can't commit to doing 3-4 streams a week. It's virtually not impossible. I mean, I'm fucking lucky doing this. I'm virtually working every single day. I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning. By the time I get home, I'm literally lying in my bed. I wonder if I can point in the right direction. Lying in my bed, yeah, there we are. No one will even know who this person is, but as Jeff Marshall does. Over there. And I'm literally falling in and out of consciousness. And like literally by 6 o'clock I'm just fucking gone. And it's just repeat. So yeah, and Jason's exactly the same. He's doing extremely well in his job role, being self-employed. And as anybody that's watching this knows, self-employment is very, very difficult. It's rewarding, but it's very challenging, and it's very, very difficult, and it's just go. I mean, he was telling me after the stream the other day that one night, in fact, it was literally a couple of nights before we just streamed, he hadn't gone to bed until 4 o'clock in the morning, and he'd been up since, you know, like 7, 8 o'clock or whatever. And it's just like, but he has to do it. He has to do it. So, you know, that's what brings in the money. Yeah, it's the same with Dan as well, to be honest with you. Dan's in exactly the same boat as myself and Jace. More in Jason's boat because he's self-employed as well. He's doing pretty well at what he's doing, and his life is just business. So this is, you know, still a hobby that we take very, very seriously for obvious reasons. But look, at the end of the day, unlike other content creators, let's get real here, we can't produce the content that we can, and I keep banging on about this, but the reality is like, this is a channel dedicated to a league, in this specific case a rivals league that we've created that we take very, very seriously. And if anybody wants to watch this, they can watch it. If they don't want to watch it, fine, don't watch it, but don't fucking come and complain that we aren't what's the word I'm looking for, I can't even think of the fucking word, but doing enough content, shall we say. Like, just fuck off. We try our fucking hardest to concentrate on these things, and, you know, like I say, for me, this is a game which, you know, I read on some, I'm not going to fucking go on about the specific subject matter, but I'll tell you what really fucks me off is when I read on Twitter dickheads writing stuff about, like, oh, why do people take this game so seriously? And I just think, yeah, but you're the I nearly said the C word then. I nearly said the C word. A C word. I'm like, yeah, but you're the fucking kind of dickhead that writes these 50-page threads about why you should pick a player. If anybody's taking the game seriously, it's you. So stop fucking banging on about, like, others just writing about how they're taking the game seriously, complaining at them, and then you go on your Twitter page and it's just thread after thread. Just fuck off. Anyway. But yeah, this is just a rivals league. A rivals league that we take, and it's always been about that. You know, I said it to Dan and I said it to Jace on a very serious voice message. I said to him, look, you know, this journey started as 3 blokes that are in full-time jobs, and we were just decided to put this thing on YouTube, and then it got to the point where, oh, fucking hell, actually, we're really, really enjoying this. People are actually watching this. You know, let's do what we can with it. And yes, it's just exploded in a good way for what it is. And this is the first season in 3.5 seasons, I think it is, we've been doing this. Or 2.5 seasons. We've done 2.5 seasons, and we're now 25% into this one, so 3.75. Anyway, the point being is that we're now a quarter of the way into our 3rd official season on here, and it's the first season where literally our lives have been taken over by work. Beforehand, I was flexible. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. Pretty much the same with Jason and pretty much the same with Dan. Fast forward 2.5, 3 years, and, you know, like I said, I'm sure there is somebody watching this right now. In fact, I know for a fact there are even some members which are in exactly the same boat as us, where they've come to us, and I say come to us, they've actually literally said, you know, I can't take this game seriously anymore. My life's been taken over by work or various other life circumstances. So, you know, like I say, I will, me and Jason specifically, we try our, as Dave the Brent says, we'll try twice as hard. We try our hardest to do what we can do, but the reality is that we can only really commit to doing, for definite, the Thursday/Friday preview stream and the Saturday 3 p.m. kickoffs. And then if we can do a Sunday game, possibly then. But other than that, it's fucking hard. And I'm sure, like I say, I'm sure there are people watching this going, poor me. But, you know, my mental state takes priority. And like I say, my job involves me having to deal with God knows how many people on a daily basis. And when I fucking come home, I need peace and quiet. I need to just fucking sit in peace, or more specifically, lie on that bed there and just fucking let my brain just like come down. You know, it takes a good fucking half an hour to an hour, and the last thing I want to be fucking doing is switching on a laptop, you know, and recording something which, you know, it without sounding horrible, is not a direct priority in my life. You know, it's a fucking commitment. I enjoy talking about it and whatnot, and I can talk about it, but there's only so many, like I say, so many hours in the day that I can speak. I mean, I've been doing I do members videos. Members videos I do, like, if I can, maybe 1 or 2 a week. They usually are, like last week I think I did 3 in a row, wasn't it, or something? And they were all about an hour long each, talking absolute bollocks. But, you know, the main subject matter is fantasy football and just chatting about whatever I can. But yeah, I mean, I've had to turn down, I'm not even talking from a fantasy football perspective. I'm talking like from something that, so there's these wrestling podcasts I listen to. I've mentioned them 1,000 times before. A very niche style wrestling podcast. They've got their communities very, very, very similar to this one, the Elite FPL, the hardcore. And I mentioned to you before, it's the UTT podcast and Unbooking the Territory podcast, which is all about talking about the Attitude Era Raw and Nitros, the highest and lowest rated episodes. And Cy Powell does his own channel, which is the SJP Wrestling one. It's just talking about when I say old wrestling, I mean, like, you know, 2010s, 15s, whatever. Just wrestling that's happened in the past. Like old classic matches. And these guys have asked me to come on and do... I've told them that I can't commit to it. You know, they've given me dates in advance, and I've said, look, until it gets to that specific week, I cannot tell you if I can do it or not. You know, there's some FPL channels that have invited myself and Jason on, and I've literally said, look, I'm not being rude. I can't commit to doing it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing week by week. Like I say, I mean, I'm working, you know, 6-7 days in a row, day off, and it's like, without sounding horrible, it's like the last thing I want to be doing is on my day off. It's just, you know, committing myself to something which my mindset isn't on it. And I don't want to be coming on here with essentially a mindset of just like, I can't be fucked to do this. It's not right whatsoever. Although, ironically, I know what the subject matter I'm talking about now is kind of like, what do you call it? I can't even think of the fucking terminologies, but yeah, it's all a bit misery guts. But please clip that rant. What was the... do you know what? I can't even... What was the rant? Karma, baby. Can't you clip it? The God, hello. John Harris, we were just... Hello, John. We were just talking about you. Ha! Hello, Semi-Sweet. We're just talking about you. Well, I say just talking about you. Home fans at St James's Park will be wilding. Wilding? 3 home bangers in the next 4. Yes, I agree. It would be great to have you, Jason, Dan back together for a stream over Christmas. Look, I have spoken to Dan about 50,000 times. 50,000 times about doing a stream, and he can't. Ironically, like me, he can't commit to it. So essentially, when he's available, I'm not. When I'm available, he's not. Most of his hours are at the night time. Unfortunately, my hours are pretty much day, afternoon, or whatever. And me and Jason have our own personal schedule where it's like, no, we've agreed we'll do Fridays and we'll do Saturdays together. Obviously, certain things, i.e. illness in Jason's case, happen. In my case, occasionally I have to cover work, so I can't do it. But me and Jason have, like I said, we've committed to a Friday and Saturday. But Dan, unfortunately, it's nigh on impossible for him to join us. I want to get him on because he's having just to bring up Dan's team. Although ironically he's doing really shit at the moment. That's the irony. He's actually doing quite shit of late because, as he admits, well, I can't go into detail, but I know why he's doing shit. It's a personal problem. But this is literally. This is literally the back of anything, to be honest with you. Where is he? So he's down 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth below me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here he is. So he was doing really, really well, Dan. Like exceptionally well. If we look at his game week history this season, of course and that's as low as it goes. Wow. Okay, well, I'll have to bring up on my own screen. But this is Dan's history this season. And like I say, he's done really, really well, especially in the Tour Elite. He was ahead of me by God knows how many points. And then he was only just behind Jason. I think he may have even overtaken Jason at some point. There may have been a game week where he overtook him, but you know, he got as high as 55,000th. That was in Game Week 4. And then since Game Week 4, it has just been red arrows. He went from 70. He's gone from 55,000th to now 775,000th. His team is, well, let's have a look at it. The one with all the F-bombs. If you're referring to Twitter, I just get, as you know, Karma Baby, I just get enraged by Muppets on social media. I think people just take it too seriously. It's like there's an individual who I'm not going to name who gets a lot of shit. You can guess who it is, but he gets a lot of shit, and I just think you're a bunch of pieces of fucking shit having a go at him. Just a bunch of jealous C's. That's all I'll say. A bunch of jealous tossers. Anyway. So, you know, he played Duffy. He sent a voice message, just a quick voice message saying, I knew it was wrong me playing Duffy. I don't even know why I played Duffy ahead of Livramento. To be fair, the problem in goal is solved by the fact that he's got Foster. Diaz, Rudiger, perfectly fine picks. It's Damari Gray, Vardy, Tony, Duff. Well, I say Duffy. He wouldn't normally play him, but yeah, Tony, Vardy, and Gray. They're the three players stinking up his team at the moment, as you can see there. Obviously, you had Foster and Livramento. A lot of people had that. To be fair, a lot of people had that combination on their bench. You know, a lot of going through this, a lot of teams did have like the 17 to 20 point mark on the bench, as someone mentioned earlier. You know, ideal bench boost teams and everything. And as we mentioned with Top Tim, he played his bench boost. So, you know, there was a lot of bench points this week. I don't think you can be too down on yourself. Yes, you can be grieving about it. You know what I mean regarding it. But yeah, Damari Gray, you understand this decision making. Maybe let me just have a quick yawn. You could argue, like he openly admitted, why did I play Livramento over Duffy? That was a stupid decision. But other than that, really, really good team. I think for me, I'd be just sacking off, going down to a 3-5-2 perhaps, or maybe even playing a 4-4-2. I think the likes of, like I said, Tony, Vardy, just sack them off, get them gone. But you know, is still quite early with like I say, it's just over 25% over. So centre backs are becoming. Here we are. What does that say? Centre backs, Shaka Leka Meka. Centre backs are becoming dinosaurs with left backs and right backs on fire. Yep. It's why I want to get rid of Diaz ASAP. Get him fucking gone. That's why I kind of want to get it done by game week 13, because Trent Alexander-Arnold is on fucking fire. He is on fire at the moment, and I can't be ignoring a player that plays in a team who are scoring goals for fun. He is just bombing forward like there's no tomorrow. He's having a lot of fun, and I can't ignore that. And Diaz, on the other hand, you know, watch him turn up with a fucking goal next game week. But, you know, Diaz, for me, just a yellow card magnet. City, you know, the odd clean sheet here or there, but he's not really getting into the bonus points. At least I've got Cancelo. But yeah, I think for me, having the two Chelsea defenders in Reece Chilwell. I'm happy with that. But yeah, if I get Trent in instead, going with this 4-3-3, but I'm kind of wanting to turn it into a 4-4-2. It's why I'm kind of reluctant on selling Gallagher. I think for me, what I could be doing is getting rid of Jimenez, making Gallagher a full-time player, and Jimenez becoming a 4.5, and then Antonio down to Wilson. So it'd be Antonio to Wilson, Jimenez to whoever, and then it'll be a 4-4-2 with Gallagher, Cornet, Foden and Salah in the middle. That's kind of my thinking, because I think Harbour Boy is kind of like in similar mindset to me. It'd be kind of mad getting rid of Gallagher. Really, a player that's on form. Crystal Palace are getting their players back slowly but surely. They're going to be full strength. You know, look what he's doing now. What could he do in the future with a full strength squad? And it's right. I think the Crystal Palace are very attacking. In fact, interestingly enough, that game against Burnley, I'm expecting to be very high scoring. I'm expecting that to be like a 2-2, 3-2, 3-1. I'm expecting a team to score 3 in that particular fixture, person. Which will be cool. I say it would be cool. Hopefully, from my point of view, it'll be from a Burnley winning point of view. Palace's fixtures over Christmas are lovely. Yeah, their fixtures upcoming are actually really, really good, John. They are actually really, really good. I've had a quick look. All I've seen is green fixtures. Let's just quickly bring up their fixtures. It's up on screen right now. So yeah, you've got the likes of, you know, from the 12th of December, Everton at home, Southampton, Watford, Tottenham, you know, goals in that maybe, Norwich. So yeah, you are completely right. In fact, their next several fixtures are looking really, really good. Like I said, Burnley away, goals galore. Aston Villa at home, I can see them doing really well. Leeds away, that's a hard one. Man United away, they always seem to do well at Old Trafford. I could be completely wrong, but they always seem to do something there. At least get a goal. Everton, like I said, we just mentioned Everton at home and whatnot. So yeah, I'm expecting some good things from Crystal Palace. If Elise can get some starts, he's somebody to be looking at, certainly. If I bring him up, what was he, 6 million? That's the problem with some of these players, isn't it? It's their price points. So Elise is, he's 5.4. And for a player who's essentially played about 20 minutes, to have scored 1 goal and got 2 assists, all in sub-appearances, I think it's superb. Absolutely fucking superb. Yeah, sorry. So we got a goal versus... So this is when he basically first started, really. He played 4 minutes against Tottenham in game week 4, 8 minutes against Liverpool in game week 5. Then he didn't play. Then he played 37 minutes against Leicester. He got a goal. Played 19 minutes against Arsenal, got an assist. Played the majority of the game, ironically, against Newcastle, did nothing. He then got 5 minutes against Man City, got an assist. And then he played 10 minutes at home to Wolves and got a yellow card. But yeah, I think Elise is someone to monitor. Certainly, something to keep on. But certainly, the likes, like I say, Gallagher and co. I mean, I was looking at the players that are being brought in this week. You got the likes of Gallagher. Oh yeah, I didn't actually check on Twitter. Normally I'd use Discord for this because I know Harbour Boy usually uploads on there. Let me just... I don't know who rose in price or fell yesterday. I see Azpilicueta's gone down to 5.9. Risers, Cancelo's up to 6.5. Trossard's up to 6.5. Only one faller, Basuma, he's gone down to 4.4. That was yesterday. So Gallagher still hasn't gone up in price. That's weird. That's strange, isn't it? Yeah. We had a load of fallers on yesterday. But no Gallagher rise, despite the fact that 200,000 fucking people have brought him in. 279,000 people have brought in Gallagher, Reece James, Cancelo, Smith Rowe, Livramento. You've then got Antonio, McCarthy, Trent, Ramsdale, Son, Bernardo Silva. These are like the top 10 players being brought in. There's Guaita there. Must be wildcarders, surely. That's got to be the wildcarders bringing in these particular players. I'm looking at Jimenez to Wilson. Yep, good move. And then Wilson to Edouard for December. Edouard. I always keep saying that these plans are always brilliant. The plans are always brilliant, but there's always something that gets in the way. Like I said, I've got my plan of Diaz out for Trent, and then as it stands right now, Gallagher out for a 4.5. But I think I'm going to reevaluate that. I'm going to have to. In fact, I am going to reevaluate that specific move. That was John there, yeah. John, I'm looking at Jimenez to Wilson, and then I think Wilson's a fucking great shout. But I personally am not willing to do a -4. Well, then again, maybe you've charmed me, John. Maybe you've charmed me, John, into getting Wilson in now. So Jimenez is against West Ham at home. Oh God, that's got 1-0 written all over it, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Hasn't it? Fuck me. West Ham at home. Jesus. 1-0 to somebody in that game. Fucking hell. Newcastle at home to Brentford. Wilson. I'll tell you what, John. Johnny boy. I'll tell you what, mate. Let me just see. How much is Wilson, just of interest? 7.1? Whoops, that's Man United. That's not Newcastle. $7.3. Fuck. I'll tell you a punt, though. I'll tell you what, John. Have you thought about St. Maximin? Fucking hell, I could do that. Wait a minute, how much is Trent Alexander-Arnold? 7.6. He is, isn't he? 7.7. Oh my goodness. Shit, man, I couldn't, even if I did St. Maximin for Jimenez, I couldn't even bring in Trent for Diaz. That takes the fucking piss. Yeah, have you thought about St. Maximin maybe, John? Possibly. Vigard saying Wolves West Ham more like no, Vigard, more like 3-3, no chance. West Ham can defend, obviously, they'll just sit back, they'll get their early goals, sit back, and Wolves can't do jack shit. Wolves can't do jack shit. I've just seen your comment here, actually, regarding the deadline day. Kane could match Vardy this week. Spot on there. Yeah, 2 points. 2 fucking points. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to be worrying about Wolves. Like I said, I've done the Cornet move already, so I'm happy with that. That's all fucking good. Ogbonna is out. I fancy a Jimenez header goal. Yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? You can all be second guessing one another and everything. So, yeah, cool. In fact, John, you're doing really well in the Rivals League, aren't you? Like I said, we were talking about you a second ago. Where are you, mate? In the top 10, just outside. Where are you? Come on, help me out here. Where are you? There you are. 15th. Let's look at John's team for a split second, just before we end the stream. 15th. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. There he is. This is John's team. Alright, Steve-o. Sanchez, well, you got Foster, so that's not a problem. Cancelo, great pick. Chilwell. I nearly used. Here we are, blonde. There's a line for you. Nearly used the C word. There's Steve-o bingo. That's the back four that I'm going to be wanting, John. So you're already ahead of me there, bastard. Havertz, yeah, he's ticking along, isn't he? He's ticking along. Salah. Smith Rowe, great. Oh, you fucking benched Jimenez. Interesting. You benched fucking Jimenez I'm assuming for Smith Rowe. Son, what a strong team you've got there. Wow, you've got headaches like me, mate. Tony's the one that I don't like in that. But other than that, it's literally the only one. Is that Karma Baby? I'm assuming it is. It's got to be Karma Baby. Who was it that I was... I was doing Sheila Murphy from The Bill. Des. What do you think you're doing? Fucking hell, I've been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes. My God. Yeah, so... Your teammate is looking on fire. Absolutely on fire. You're doing Havertz to Jota this week. There we are, rivals. Are you really? Jota, he didn't look that great against West Ham. I wasn't really that impressed with him. I know Jota can fucking turn up and, do what you can do, but I'll be honest with you, John. I wouldn't say I'd be avoiding Jota. I'd rather probably keep Havertz. Let me just look at his fixtures, Jota's fixtures for a second. Arsenal at home. Who's Havertz got? Who've Chelsea got? Leicester. I don't think it's worth the move, John. Leicester are shit. Leicester can't defend. Don't do it, John. As a rival, don't do it. Then it's Southampton at home. Good fixture. Everton away. Good fixture. Wolves away. I think save it. I mean that. Could you not do just Jimenez to Wilson? Can you not just do that one now? I don't think that. I don't think you need to do that Jota move. I think if I'm in your shoes, I'm doing Jimenez to Wilson. And trying, Jimenez to Wilson, try and sack off Tony at some point. Brentford are fucking useless. Try and sack them off if you can, but I think you should do that. Denver, hello, mate. I really do think, John, keep Havertz just for that 1 week. Put faith into Wilson. Put faith into Wilson, because I think that's the better move if I'm in your shoes, certainly. And then you've got the likes of, like I said, Tony. He can just, like I said, Brentford assets just useless. I mean, what are Brentford's fixtures? I know everybody keeps banging on. Who was it that said that? I think it was on the Premier League, actually, on Sky Sports. They were saying about Tony, and he hasn't really adapted, they were saying, to Premier League life. 2 goals, 2 assists, and they came in the space of 4 game weeks. A goal against Aston Villa in game week 3, nothing against Brighton, a goal and assist against Wolves, and then an assist against Liverpool. Since then, he's done jack shit. Get him. Jimenez to Wilson, John, is my tip of the day. Tip of the bloody day. Well, I'm actually coming to an end now, Gabriel de Rock. I'm coming to an end. And on that note, with John's team, I'm going to clear off. Thanks everybody for joining in for this members only chat. Like I say, if you do like these streams, you want to participate, why not consider becoming a member, is all I'll say. If you want to become a member, the easiest way to do it is by hitting the join button, which is next to subscribe. I do try, like I say, there's a specific channel on the Discord for members only. I do encourage people to kind of like leave questions, that they want answering or whatever, or like the personalised videos, as I call them. I try and do them if anybody does it, but whatever. Other than that, like I say, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Just stay tuned on basically at Elite FPL on Twitter, and of course join the Discord. Other than that, I'm going to go, and I don't have to wait for 40 minutes for this to upload. Cheers everyone, and I will catch you soon.